SportsCenter.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Panthers come away with a decisive 10-point win. Matt Stewart stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Priest Holmes rushed for over 50 yards and helped his Chiefs beat the Broncos. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. Luckily, we had a relatively injury-free week, which makes my job just that much easier. John Lynch sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. A hairline fracture of the arm is the initial report, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for 14 weeks. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Colts, Patriots. Tyrone Poole would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Colts win this one by the final score of 15-0. In the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, we had the Eagles come away with a decisive 10-point win. Up in the HHH Metrodome, we had the Vikings come away with a 7-point win. The Buccaneers defense held their opponents to under 100 passing yards in their win at Raleigh, Maryland. Jaguars, Bills. Yards. Eric Mould was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. The Bills go on to win this by the final score of 14-7. The Rams won at home but will take to the road next week to meet the Falcons. Charles Woodson stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Carson Palmer passed for 150 yards plus and helped his Bengals beat the Jets. Lions, Bears. Plus, Jerry Azuma was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Bears go on to win this by the final score of 20-0. Deep in Cajun country in New Orleans, we had the Saints get beaten by 24. Down at Pro Player Stadium, we had the Dolphins stroll away with a 14-point win. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Mo Lewis is on the move as he gets a contract for what can only be referred to as crazy money. 5 years, $8.1 million. On top of that, a $2.4 million signing bonus. Dwayne Bates is also on the move as he signs a robust 5-year contract with the Raiders. Jason Sehorn is going to find himself with a new club, and he'll be in a new tax bracket too. 4 years, $4.9 million. Plus a $1.4 million signing bonus. Antoine Smith is on the move as well as he signs a 3-year contract with the Redskins.
Ravens, Browns.
3-year.
Corey Fuller would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. The Ravens win this one by the final score of 14-6. And in our final game, we had the Texans come away victorious. So, as usual, plenty of surprises around the NFL. And heck, we just got into week 1. My primetime players' game balls go out to these gentlemen, each one with a fine start to the season. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.